Estate planning takes a lot of different forms at different stages in life, and it's very important that you understand the role that it plays in making sure you have a successful plan. Estate planning essentially is the process of putting plans in place to make sure that your assets are distributed to those that you love, to charities and other entities that you care about and are meaningful to you. So at different stages of life, there are different factors that come into play when considering estate planning. Things like your age, your marital status, your health, whether you have children, and what's most meaningful to you in your life. There are particular things that you should do to plan well for your estate at each stage of your life. If you're young and single, you may think that estate planning isn't something you take care of, but you're wrong. You do need to make sure that you have things like a will, a durable power of attorney, and a medical directive to make sure if something happens to you, your assets and estate are well cared for. If you're not married but have a partner, estate planning is still very important. Making sure that your partner is part of your estate and incorporated into your plans through things such as a will, a power of attorney, and a healthcare directive are equally as important. If you're married, there are many things to consider for your estate planning. You want to make sure that you take advantage of the current estate tax rules and protect assets for your spouse and any other family members. Things like credit sheltered trusts, even though they may not be as relevant as they were many years ago, can play an important part in ensuring that your estate is set up not just now, but for the future. Estate planning is particularly critical if you have children. Making sure that your wishes are carried out to help your children throughout their life, particularly when they're young, makes a big difference. Whether you're married or not, this is a key time to make sure that you have the right protection and right documents in place through things like life insurance, possibly the use of trusts, but definitely key documents like wills, power of attorney, and healthcare directives. If you're wealthy, you may be concerned about estate taxes. That's something that prompted a lot of people for many years to seriously consider putting estate plans in place. However, currently the estate tax exemption is $11.7 million per person. So a lot of estates don't necessarily fall into that category. However, if you do, it's very important as estate taxes can reach levels as high as 40% on the federal level, in addition to potential state estate taxes. So making sure you're talking with your attorney and putting in place the documents to preserve not just that estate tax credit, but to deliver on your wishes through things like trusts, wills, charitable giving, all get factored in to make sure you have a solid estate plan. If you happen to be in ill health, or if you're in your later golden years, putting in place some estate planning and making sure your family is aware of that plan is really important. Making sure that you have your estate in order and that you leave your loved ones with an orderly process through which they can handle your assets and make sure that your wishes are carried out is really important, and it gives you a great peace of mind. No matter what stage of life you're in, there's a lot to consider when thinking about estate planning, and utilizing the services of a seasoned professional to help you put your estate plan in place can make things a lot easier. To see how we can help you plan well, check us out at WHZwealth.com. Until next time, live well.